Hello everyone. Part 1 today is going to be our second reading that was taken from St. Peter. Be a very quick stop there. Then we're going to move to our Gospel from John. Jesus is Good Shepherd, and Jesus is the gate to the sheepfold. That's the pen where they keep the sheep. Then of course, what about us? Today in that second reading, St. Peter tells us what we already know. Suffering will find us. Some of that suffering might be of our own cause, a poor choice we made, carelessness on our part, or suffering could come out of a clear blue sky, like this pandemic. In either case, we must deal with it. And St. Peter guides us to follow the Good Shepherd, follow the steps of Jesus, turn your soul over to the guardianship of Jesus. Now let's move to our Gospel. Lots of details here, so bear with me. Jesus uses this image of sheep and shepherds, image that would be very easy for the people of his time to understand. They know this image. Our gospel can be divided into two different scenes. In the first scene, Jesus compares himself, the Good Shepherd, with thieves and robbers. These are the bad guys. The thieves want the sheep so they can sell the sheep, then go count their money. They don't care about the sheep. The Good Shepherd does care about the sheep, wants to guide the sheep, wants to protect the sheep, and nourish the sheep. The Good Shepherd cares more about the sheep than himself. In this scene, Jesus is comparing himself, the Good Shepherd, to the religious leaders of his time. They are the thieves robbing the people. And these leaders care more about themselves than the people, and Jesus is critical of them. As you can imagine, this criticism does not endear Jesus to the leaders, and they'll plot against him. We saw that plotting happening in the days and weeks before Good Friday. Now we come to the next scene. Jesus has this I am statement. These I am statements are all over John's gospel story. Here it is, I am the gate. I'm the gate to the sheepfold. The sheepfold is this pen. And again, this imagery of taking care of the sheep, guiding them to the right places so they're always safe. Now we come to part 3. If Jesus is the Good Shepherd, we are the sheep. But we're not dumb sheep. Let's be smart sheep. I read a little reflection on today's gospel story in one of my prayer books. The writer was Mary Proust. She says, we go through life going from here to there, looking for things to accomplish and to do. We have our to-do list. We scratch things off, put down done next to that, and we believe that makes us happy. And we're reaching the goals we set for ourselves. This gospel story gives us a simpler way and a more challenging way. God is calling after us. God is not promising us that life will be perfect and problem-free. God is not saying you'll be comfortable and rich. What God is saying to us is, I'm calling you home. We have this image of the Good Shepherd in our mind, of Jesus with a lamb over his shoulder and a pasture with other sheep. I want to give you a different image. See the Good Shepherd pushing your to-do list to the side. See the Good Shepherd saying to you, you can't control everything. Be a good sheep. Listen to Jesus calling you. Know that you are chosen, and know that you are loved. As always, all of you, in the prayers of our parish staff, in the prayers of the Viatorians here at St. Viator, God bless all of you.